Trent, these are two teams that can really get it done at the arc. This could end up being a battle fought at long range tonight.
And tonight, Kevin, it just might not be about shooting as many threes as you can. Who can produce the highest quality looks? That team ends up usually winning.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Then there's Washington. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Washington. Passes to Şengün. Back to Washington. Plays it up and banks it in. Washington's got the opening field goal of the game for the Rockets.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And it goes down 2 points.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He knows they've struggled against this team this year, 0-2 so far this season. He said they are so hard to defend. They have so many guys who can flat out score. In transition and half court, doesn't matter. So individually and collectively, we have to embrace the challenge and force them into an off night. We'll see if they can make all that happen tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thanks. Well, considering the offensive weapons they're facing, GA, it's understandable that they're concerned.
Yeah, you don't expect to stop that offense altogether, but you hope that you can get enough stops to compete.
Well, have they prepared, number one, and then can they communicate the keys in this game? Everyone needs to be on that same page.
Now, here is Smith. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Clock is at 3. Off target from outside. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Here's Washington. Following the basket by Draymond Green from the baseline. And it's sent back by White.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Thompson inside the line, and the Warriors take on 2 more. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Sweet move. Here's White, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here.
And 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Wiggins. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for... Call here for the Rockets.
And one more time, let's hear it for your Warriors dunk team.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now, Washington, taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Kaminsky is screen on Poole, 6 to shoot. The Rockets again can't hit.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Green finds DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Here's White. A beautiful reverse layup. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Kaminsky is screened on DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by White. Green passes to DiVincenzo. Now here's White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 9 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle steps for the Warriors?
Their defense has been so aggressive.
Opportunities, and you're in there and active, where that can really put a lot of pressure on the defense.
Green, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Houston moving it around. Poole against Washington. Pass to Tate. And it's sent back by White. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Washington passes to Kaminsky. It's good from long range.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
White against Tate. White inside. And he makes that one. He's got 13.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the paint.
17. The Rockets. Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
Everything. Five on the floor.
Make it rain, MP! Go out there and make it rain!
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. You'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Then it's White. Then there's Payton. And it's Sumner in at the 1. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick from deep Washington. The shot that time, not on target. The Warriors go the other way. 22 is their biggest lead. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He had 19 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does.
Substitution on the board.
He was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Green. To the middle. It's stolen by Tate. Pass to Washington. 56 seconds left now here in the second. From 11 feet away. And it's White with the rebound. White's got 11 rebounds in the game. White setting the pick for DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Warriors. Poole's checked in. Rockets trail by 19. Here's Washington. 9 points last game out. Now the dish to Ennis. And there's the pass to Christopher. Kaminsky is screen on DiVincenzo. Christopher the pass to Kaminsky. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Rocket subs. Brian Forbes.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the half. Poole against Washington. Poole the pass to White.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First personal foul. Team scores. At the line for the Dubs.
Earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And the season numbers for them are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
For 3, Forbes, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors taking a 19-point lead into the break.
The Rockets, 17.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're the top dog.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, that is more than enough of a...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
So on the floor for Houston, the post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Then there's Washington, and it's Martin in at the 3. And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So level of success.
Washington against Curry. Just 4 to shoot. They get the rebound. Here's White. And it's in off the backboard. White's got 15.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Outside, Martin. From 12 feet out. Şengün, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. 22 is their biggest lead. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. And the rebound goes to Martin.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Washington with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's Martin missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
It's Curry. That time on the assist by Green. And 11 points for Stephen Curry.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, and it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. The drive by Smith, and the basket is good. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And although 6'10", Smith possesses incredible agility. He is going to be a terror on the attack.
He gets that one. 19 points for MP.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Timeout called the Rockets.
All they need, I think, is...
The Warriors shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the 3. White is out there with Kuminga. The Rockets shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Here is Forbes. Pass to Martin. The shot, no good. White with the defensive effort. White setting the pick for Curry. They get it again. White, good. White's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Warriors.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Şengün with the ball. White's there. Şengün, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And Stephen Curry gets the 3.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
And so here is Houston. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Here's Martin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throw.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Houston, Brendan Martin Jr.
That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Moody's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Edmund Sumner's subbed in for Jordan Poole. So it's the Rockets now. Here's Nix. Pass to Smith. Outside, Martin. Şengün kicks to Martin. Smith in the posts. Defended by Kuminga. White looking around. It's stolen. Out to the right wing for 3, Forbes, and the call will be against Jabari Smith. That's
substitution for the Rockets. James Ennis.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside Curry. Down low and stolen by Şengün. Nix passes to Smith. Another miss by Houston. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Kuminga with it. Now Smith defending. Here's White. And that'll be 2 free throws. With the foul. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, for expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Houston.
more jobs. That's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Warriors. Warriors shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Inside. Here's Nix. Smith on the wing. Here's the 3. Can't hit that one.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's guarded by Kaminsky. White lays it up off the glass. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
Here's Knicks, defended by DiVincenzo.
7 and 23. 4 blocks.
Smith with a screen on DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds.
Oh my God,
Touched by White.
so good.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett